no difference who you are or what color you happen to be.
A7S, yeah, a low light monster.
So, how long you been doing this? Art has always been a hobby, but full-time, what I'm doing now, I've done for almost 4 years now.
We're rolling live. How you sounding? Get close to that
Yo.
mic, man. Yo.
Can you understand me?
I understand.
Does
you.
my Irish accent
We're
sound
here
fucked up?
live, Big Hodge Media Podcast. I'm with my man Richard Wade.
What's up?
Awesome photographer in New York City.
I try.
You try?
Yeah, very hard.
Do you?
yeah, I fuck up a lot, and then occasionally I get something good.
I don't know, man. You've been banging out some pictures that are just like with no effort. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. The fucking your style is like so dope.
You think? Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. It's like, you know, we met. We done some shots. We done some shoots over at House of Glory Wrestling.
Yep.
You know, that is just a whole different spectrum in itself because you know we got to watch our gear.
Yep.
You know, for me, executive producing those shows, you know, it's like, yeah, you know, get your shot. Just watch out. Make sure that a 235-pound guy doesn't fly up on top of your shit.
Yeah, but once you can work under those conditions, like everything's easy.
That's it.
You know, it's like when I meet other photographers that say like, oh yeah, it was a really stressful shoot. I'm like, yeah, did you have like a 6-man tag team match like with ladders and shit and like chairs and barbed wire and blood? And it's like, oh no, it was just a bitchy model. It's like, yeah, you're good. You got nothing. That ain't stressful.
Yeah, it's not that stressful. But speaking of gear, you know, us having to be a buyer beware there throughout the crazy action, I just want to ask you, man, what is your best camera to shoot on?
My best camera versus what camera I have?
Yeah, let's do that. Best camera.
Okay. I mean, pretty much not all my work, but like 90% of it is the 5D Mark III, 24 to 105 lens, 24 to 70. If it's ideal, I'll have the 24 to 70 lens.
All right, are you an advocate of just full frame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we kind of talked off camera a little bit about like my technology cameras and like I remember one time I got asked by Canon. They had like these these guys from Canon China come over and they got me to test the Mark IV. And they're like, yeah,
don't be afraid of the mic. Get up on the mic.
Okay, so they're like, yeah, we got this Mark IV.
Yeah.
It's not released yet. You can't sign an NDA, and we were gonna give you it for the day, and we wanted you to shoot it and give feedback. And I was like, yeah, sweet. And I get back and there's all these full engineers, digi guys, and they're like, so what do you think? And I was just like, yeah, it feels good. That focus is fast. I like the paint job. So in terms of like the technology, I mean, yeah, I need a full frame. I need something that's gonna. I've shot the Sony A7Rs and like I love those, and I've printed really big. Mm-hmm. But as long as it's just really fucking high quality, I don't get too lost up in the detail of it because it's like.
Yeah, because I know about those Rs. Those are 42 megapixels, right?
Yeah. I mean, I gotta say, I shot. What did I had a Ring of Honor shot.
Yeah.
And it was like 4,000 ISO, and it's 3 guys flipping through the air. And I printed it 60 by 40, and that shit looked like that was good because there's sometimes I'll admit with my photos. You blow it up and you're gonna be like, oh. But that was able to handle it. Yeah, but I mean, again, it's just a tool.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah,
but you feel most comfortable shooting in
Yeah. Canon 5D is kind of what I've always shot with.
Okay.
I like the Sony as well. It was a pain in the ass. I
caught you not too long ago. You was with a 5D RS, was it?
Oh, the SR, yeah.
Yeah. How was that?
that was sick.
I'm hearing this 51 megapixels.
Yeah, it was crazy. I took that. I stupidly took that to this hardcore wrestling event called Tournament of Death, and
sounds intriguing.
yeah, it was just.
I want to get more pixels on that fucking blood.
Yeah, it's like I really want. So I go down there and I rented it for the day, and I had like one speed light. No, that wasn't a speed light. It was a Profoto B1, and like bright outdoors, shot full flash, and now I have like these pictures of these like monster deathmatch wrestlers in a field just covered in blood, and they're like the weirdest looking pictures.
I remember those.
Yeah,
those shots was fucking amazing.
Yeah, people were like, "What the fuck is going on there?" And I was like, "I don't even know. I just went to Delaware. I mean, to Delaware once, and that's what I saw."
Well, I can say you coming on the forefront of the scene have changed the spectrum of how I see how photographers should shoot in wrestling. A lot of the times I don't see a lot of post processing,
Yeah.
and I don't think that they nail it 9 times out of 10 in camera.
Yeah. Well, wrestling photography specifically, I have like a lot of thoughts on it, but I think a lot of people that shoot it are dependent on the wrestler looks interesting. So it's like you got this larger than life character, so it's like, oh, my picture's gonna look awesome because it's a larger than life character. It's someone who's jacked up or has an amazing personality or physique or whatever. But that's like, I feel like if you're gonna be a wrestling photographer, say you're shooting like the best wrestler in the world, you should be the best fucking photographer in the world. And I've always like tried to keep that like quality. It's like, well, okay, you've been, I don't know, like the world champion or whatever it is, or you've accomplished all this
You
stuff.
want to make that person look larger than life also. So
Yeah, but you gotta. It's also like a respect thing. It's like I respect what you do. You're awesome, but I'm really fucking good too. So let's work together. And then and that's what I think in general with wrestling photography, sometimes people fall short because it's like, oh, this person looks good, so I'm not even really gonna think about the picture. I'm just gonna snap it and think that's good enough.
Fuck that.
Yeah. And also on that note, what wrestling photography, especially like the independent world, what that teaches you, because it's like there's like a lot of limitations, and there's not like a lot of the times the shows don't have a lot of money. So it's like you gotta learn to work in different lighting conditions and work fast and work smart. So I think like if you really want to be good, you should actually try and shoot independent wrestling all over the place, because it's a challenge sometimes.
Well, I mean, I've seen it. I think you aced it. And, sky's the limit for you. As far as like, I know big dogs are watching. I know they're watching.
I hope.
You hope.
What's up, dogs?
Your work is going to speak for itself. All right, we're going to take an intermission, and we should be back. We're going to get this third camera rolling. And, it's Big Hodge fucking media, man. I'm trailblazing.
Hell yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.